Claxby Hill. We had a very long, made Norwegian-style sledging.
No, not that.
We hurtled down, we hit one another.
Go and find her. Where are you going, Master? For a drink?
Okay, you guys want anything else?
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime, please. 6 shots of giggle water.
Tea Earl Grey hot.
This snake juice is basically rat poison. Spent my whole life right here in Lackawanna County.
Drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Shut up.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Well, hey, guys. Welcome back to the pub. A doctor, a lawyer, a pilot, and a professor have all walked into a bar, and I'm so jazzed for tonight. You guys don't. When the light bulb went off, mainly the light bulb being my wife, because she's 100% came up with this idea. When it went off, I could not wait to get in here. But how are you guys doing tonight?
Wonderful.
I'm doing just dandy.
Ooh, dandy.
Oh, man, I say wonderful, and he one-ups me with dandy.
Dandy.
Oh, my life's just incredible. Dandy.
Something about our wives and great ideas. Bath and Body Works and Taylor Swift was Michelle's idea.
that one was chef's kiss. That's why they are hands down our better halves.
Indeed.
But,
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't know, for our Kentucky listeners, we're just coming out of that big windstorm, and I get to file an insurance claim. Woohoo!
Oh, what?
Yeah. Not for our house. Our house is good, but
good.
The roof off of the tire shop next to our clinic decided it no longer wanted to be part of said tire shop, and all of those very coarse grit shingles.
You get a new tire shop roof.
Oh yeah, they have to file
roof,
insurance, but all of those shingles slammed into a row of cars of employees as they were blowing by at 70 miles an hour. So it looks like somebody took sandpaper to the side of my new truck.
Yikes!
Oh no!
Not the dream truck.
That's the wrong part of a tire shop that's supposed to interact with your vehicle.
Is Hagrid okay?
Oh, Hagrid's fine. He's just he just got back from going on his trip with Madame Maxine to rendezvous with the giants, and he's got the dragon stake over top of his cut on his face right now.
And for the context for our listeners,
I knew some of those words.
For the context for some of our listeners, Hagrid is the name of his truck because
it is. Yes. Okay, because he is a giant compared to every other vehicle that I have owned. He's forest green, and he's got a big gruff exterior, but a big softy on the inside. And that's why I named him Hagrid. Yeah.
You're like an onion, William.
Go on.
I cry when I have to peel you.
You cut me and you cut me and you cry.
Again, you know how a few weeks ago I made the comment that the Murphy brothers need to go to therapy, not talk about it
there.
On the podcast? Okay. I'm just making sure you're just.
Well, before we get
concerning.
too deep into that, welcome. If you have found yourself one booth down, again, a doctor, a lawyer, a pilot, professor, all walked into a bar, and we're going to start tonight off with the Dailies. Why it's resorted to gun violence every time the world will.
What are we going to call this?
I write for the Daily Prophet.
That's crap.
I want the name of this flying whatchamacallit to go with the Daily Planet like bacon and eggs.
Crap.
Daily Bugle?
That's pretty good. But it's taken.
All right, Dallas, what do you got?
I always be playing those games, you know. So there's a couple. Always be. So I've been playing a little Diablo 4. It hit Game Pass. Playing a whole lot of that. And a new game called Terra Invicta, which is you're trying to like make nice with other countries, but also aliens are invading. So you're either making nice or fighting aliens, but also conquering space. So it's everything I love in a game.
Terra Invicta?
Yeah. It's a PC game. And, it's super involved. And, I always need one more thing to be super involved in. So
clearly, that's true. Okay, now pardon my ignorance. I can't help but translate the word Diablo. Does this have something to do with the devil?
Oh yes, Diablo is all about the devil, kind of, and hell, kind of.
Yep.
And you're
worshiping, supporting,
fighting,
sending money to.
You're fighting some sort of incarnation of the devil's people, and you're trying to send them back there, and things happen. It's a weird game. Yeah,
as one does. Yeah.
I'm just kind of there to see where it goes. It's kind of confusing right now. I just started. It's been out for a while, but it just hit Game Pass, and I never pulled the trigger on it when it first came out.
You're gonna play to fight the devil, but you're not gonna spend money on the devil.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pay to fight him, but I'll fight him for free. So, like, if Devil Went Down to Georgia happened, it would have to be some. Like, I don't have a fiddle, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy one. If it was a recorder fight, I would do that. I've got a recorder.
Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Oh, man. Is it the PC games that you can do the mods to change the characters and change the landscape and the look? And
oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So please tell me, and I give my blessing for somebody to take this, that they can mod their main character to look like Charlie Daniels, and you're fighting the devil with a fiddle.
Ooh.
Let's
going to manifest itself now, I'm sure.
I'm surprised that doesn't exist yet. Like, that seems like the obvious play right there.
Yeah. Mods are crazy. Skyrim had one where all the dragons turned into Thomas the Trains, and that made it way scarier than just dragons.
I remember seeing some of those videos. I remember that.
Because nothing is more horrifying than Thomas the Tank.
There's really not. Yeah, that's all. That's what I'm doing.
Cool.
Here recently, yeah.
Cool. Would you recommend, or is it still in the I don't know?
I'm having a good time. Okay, having a good time. Yeah.
Well, Cody, what do you got?
Well, I've been watching. This week, well, not this week, but last time since we last recorded, the new Avatar: The Last Airbender series just came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually been out for a month at the time of recording, but we finally finished it. And I gotta say, I'm very excited to see what the future may hold with this one.
And I gotta say, I'm very excited that you decided to bring this, because I was between this one and another one. So you zigged, I'll zag.
Indeed. But overall, I was very, very pleasantly surprised, because I heard news that the creators were originally a part of it, and then they decided to not be a part of it due to creative differences, which is just never a good sign.
The creators
of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon creators.
Oh, the original creators.
They were going to...
and they parted ways. Oh,
they parted ways. Like, some of the early episodes, they were credited for it, but eventually they parted ways. My guess is that Paramount Plus offered them a Brinks truck full of money to start Avatar Studios.
Probably.
And that was the quote-unquote creative differences there. But overall, outside of a couple of nitpicks, very pleased with how the show turned out.
Yeah, I am too. I finished it actually this week, and they got the spirit of the show like spot on. And
once again, Zuko is the MVP of the series. Like, the kid who plays Zuko was
oh, okay. Yeah. No, I can
was
yeah,
pretty
I can
great.
see that.
But I gotta say, both versions of Uncle Iroh are amazing. They was an amazing job with him. And honestly, like, my favorite parts of the show, like, we said this on a couple episodes back, but for me and you, William, Avatar, we go way back, all the way to the beginning. Yeah. Like, I believe I introduced you to the pilot episode in 2005.
You did. Yeah.
If I recall correctly.
2005.
Yeah. Yeah. If I recall correctly, back in 2005, but we go way back. My favorite parts of the show were the stuff that was original to the Netflix adaptation. Like, the fact that we got to see the Air Nomad genocide.
Oh,
we got to see the start of it. Oof, that one was rough.
Spoilers, all the air Numwood's side. That's why he's the last one. I guess it's not a spoiler if it's in the title.
He's quite literally called The Last Airbender. So,
but they didn't all get on the boat at the end of the Lord of the Rings and sail off into the sea. They were unalived very violently.
Have a monkeyazzo in the spirit world.
Ugh.
Oh, that gutted me.
It.
Okay, I don't know what any of these words mean.
Well,
yeah, this is all Greek to me, so I'm just sitting here letting you guys enjoy
nostalgia, never seen anything.
Here's
this a good
the
place
way.
To start?
Easy.
Yeah. Here's the way that I would compare it to, and I'm going to bring up Harry Potter in this one.
Go on.
The cartoon are the books. They are the sacred text. Like, that is the gospel truth. That is the one, that is the standard by which all adaptations are measured.
Okay.
The live action adaptation is the films. They cut things, they trimmed things around, they moved some stuff around. There's not quite as much depth into the lore.
Gave some story beats to different characters. I see where you're going. Okay.
Yes. So that's the way I would compare it, because they took a 20 episode season and turned it into an 8 episode season. And so they had to kind of cut some things, trim some things around. I mean, and goodness, that scene with Avatar Kyoshi. Oh my Lanta. Like that was one of the chill inducing moments of the show.
Yeah.
Overall, I would say nitpick wise, I was not a fan of how they treated Avatar Roku. They kind of made him into a little bit of a joke.
Sure. I feel like you're a little bit more steeped in the lore for Avatar than I am.
That's fair.
And plus,
that's fair.
Our last watch through was on Netflix 8 years ago. So it brought back enough of the essence that I'm like, yes, this is good. This is great. Okay. I'm glad that you brought that one up, because if you didn't, I most definitely was. But where you zagged, I zagged to X-Men 97.
Oh, the best piece of Marvel content in the last 5 years.
Alex or Dallas, have either of you watched it yet?
I tried, but I was doing other things.
I never watched X-Men 96.
He was born in 1996, William.
I was not. I'm very indignant at that. I was born in 1995. Thank you very much.
Still, the point stands.
I tried to watch it while doing other stuff, and that
I have no affinity for the X-Men in general. I didn't actually enjoy the movies. The only ones that I've liked were X-Men Origins Wolverine and Logan.
You
and Deadpool. Deadpool counts, right?
Yes, Deadpool counts.
One and two.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
That's the only X-Men that I really enjoyed. Wait, what was the one with what's his name? Michael Fassbender, and Kevin Bacon.
First Class. That one was a great
First Class. That one was pretty good.
That one was
that was good. But no, I don't care about the cartoons. Not that I don't care. It's just that I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying
nostalgia.
there? It was before your time.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I
it doesn't matter
the
to
old
me.
cartoons, and I started watching this one, but I was doing things because I was like, I'll pick up pieces, and I looked up and I was like, I don't have a clue what's going on, because you really have to pay attention to this one. So I stopped it so I could watch it with my full attention.
Since you haven't watched it, Dallas, I will just say the things that have made me glow about it so much since it came out. The X-Men, especially the cartoon, has always felt like some sort of heavy metal visual to a rock anthem. Like, this is what you would visualize while this shredding rock song, notwithstanding the fact that it's one of the dopest intro tracks that have ever been written to a show.
Yes.
It nails all of those beats. Cyclops has one of the best superhero landings in recent memory in any comic book media.
Cyclops is cool now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he's not Boy Scout nerd.
It has touched on the gripes that people had with the original, and it has given characters who were kind of disregarded, they got their flowers this go around. It has brought in deep cut twists that make your jaw kind of hit the floor. The end of the second episode has like one of the best speeches from. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it is 100% worth the watch. It also makes me very like, this is Marvel's audition tape, the MCU's audition tape for the X-Men. They're in good hands. We'll just say that they're in good hands.
I will just say, on the note of that speech, it is the most chill-inducing, like, best, like, crowd-pleasing speech since Captain America's "Rally the Troops at Shield" speech in Captain America: Winter Soldier. Like, straight up. And honestly, they are nailing every aspect of it. My one criticism of it is that with a lot of these properties, they are still appealing to the target demographic that was the target demographic back in the 90s, aka me. So there's a lot of stuff that has grown up with it, despite being a continuation of that show.
Don't watch it with Maylee.
Gotcha.
No. It matured with its audience. It is not violently graphic. There's some suggestive, some language. It's mild, but it's definitely there. I don't remember if it was in the original, but
I'm like 11 episodes in, and it's 11 episodes into the original series, and it's not there yet. At the very least.
Yeah,
gotcha.
This is for fans of the original, but yeah, I'd recommend it. It slaps. It's so good. It's so good.
Is that one that you would be better off if you watched the first set?
I haven't watched that in years. No.
They have a character. So in the original series, Jubilee played the role of exposition dump. Like, she gets brought into the mansion. She learns about. You see the X-Men through her eyes.
Gotcha.
And the story is told through her eyes. They now have a new character that in many ways plays the same role. So if they have to, there's a character that all the characters reference prior events to, so that to keep the audience up to speed.
Gotcha.
So you could start with the first episode.
Text me when you watch it. I want to know.
I'm currently going through the original series as well, and I'm about 11 episodes in, and it's still pretty good. Still as good as you remember.
Gotcha. Do you think this is gonna like restart the whole like this animation style again? The like G.I. Joe.
I mean, I would love to see Spider-Man 98. Just saying, like, continuation of the old Spider-Man show.
Right.
In many ways, it feels like this show feels like going to Marvel Land at Universal Studios.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Because Marvel Land at Universal Studios has no ties or connections to modern day Marvel. It's all still 90s Marvel because licensing rights tied up with Disney. They can't evolve. They can't move past it. And I love it for that. They have a ride dedicated to the 90s Spider-Man cartoon in 2024. I still love it for that. So it feels like you're in... They've captured the tone and the spirit of the original very well.
Right.
Very well.
Neato. All right, Alex. I know what you have, but I'm excited for you to let everybody else know.
Actually, you don't, because I remembered. Well, maybe I'll just do two, and we'll round out with it.
You do a twofer? What?
No. Well, all right. Listen, initially I was like, I don't really have a daily. I've just got more of like a general update about the podcast and the state of the Grapefruit Network, right? So my actual daily is I have also been playing those pesky video games, and it's called The Invincible. It is a survival adventure game that is based on a Polish sci-fi novel of the same name, and you are a research scientist crash landed on this desert planet, and you are slowly making your way back to your ship. Let me just say, it is one of the prettiest games I have ever played. Like, genuinely, the graphics are just outstanding. It is on rails, meaning that like the story is very much just linear, and that's that. You know, You don't get to go explore and do whatever you want, but that's not the purpose. It's telling a story, and I am A-okay with that. And the actual gameplay mechanics are fun. You have like this little screen metal detector that you're able to track these structures underground. You've got and it yeah, I see your
No,
faces.
I was watching. I looked it up
It's
because I was like,
basically
I had just seen the title go past looking at other things, but I had never clicked on it.
it is phenomenal
Is it
so
spoopy
far. Allie,
or just hard sci-fi?
not so far. Just hard sci-fi so far. I haven't
rewind a little bit. What's that first term?
Spoopy?
You said spoopy.
Spooky? Sorry.
spoopy. Spoopy.
It's
With
like
the-
a little.
with two
It's like a
Ps.
chibi version
Spoopy.
of spooky.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't want to say spooky.
Spoopy.
Is it spoopy?
Yeah.
Why did I know
Yeah.
that? Why did I?
So basically, I mean that it's just a very cool on rails sci-fi game, and Allie and I have been enjoying it and watching it. Treating it kind of like a movie
Right.
together. So it's been a
Do
good time.
you rather
Um,
the game be like on rails good story than open world do whatever you want?
I would rather, at the end of the day, I want it to be a good
Yeah.
story. And I know we've talked about this before. Like, if it's going to be a great story and it's on rails, I would rather have that than an open world with a bad story. So, you and I talked about this offline, but Outer Wilds was a game that at first it was open world to the point that you're just exploring. And I was so in my own head of like, where's the plot? Where's the plot? And then I start seeing all of these hieroglyphs on the wall, and I'm like, yeah, lore, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I've missed the story. And now I'm trying to solve puzzles without realizing that I've
Right.
missed the plot. That being said, once I got wildly invested, I literally own the vinyl over here that, if somebody's listening right now, you can't have it. Haha, I got it. You
There
did.
was just one.
And I paid, well, no, I mean, these things go, like, they've done like 4 releases on
gotcha.
vinyl right now, and they retail for $40, and then scalpers are like, would you like to pay $200? And people are like, don't do that. That's so cruel. And so I have one, and I paid retail.
go.
So you can't have it. No, I'll take a good story on rails over a bad story open
Gotcha.
world. And so far, it's been a good story, but it
Right.
is on rails. But it's not
Yeah.
boring. So
I want open world, but an easier way to get back on track to where you need to go, because there have been many moments in Hogwarts Legacy where I'm just lost. Where do I need to go
Gotcha.
next?
Yeah, but you get lost, and it's so pretty to look at. Somebody has a YouTube channel dedicated to following their character walk the Hogwarts grounds.
well, I'm glad that they have some following, but I gave up on that game entirely.
I have
so.
sometimes
Oh, well.
I live in the world too much, and then I forget what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm like, I've been here so long, like
Yeah,
I have
like, where's my son
in-game
Sean?
children.
I've
Like,
been building. Yeah.
I started a store here. I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing. Skyrim and Red Dead.
Dallas stops to pet every cat twice.
I do. Red
Every
Dead
single-
Redemption. Yeah.
Fallout 4.
All those,
Yeah.
like, I end up, I'm like, oh, what's under that rock? What's over here? I can just fish and build a house. And then I'm like, I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. There was something that seemed very important 2 years ago that I was supposed to be doing and get lost in the weeds.
Yep.
There was one part in Hogwarts Legacy where I literally jumped off a ledge into the Black Lake, thought I was completely off track, and apparently that's where I needed to go. Like,
Spoilers. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
so you're playing The Invincible.
yeah.
The
Okay.
Invincible, yes. That is my daily. It's been
Nice.
very fun and very pretty. And when I looked at the file size, which it's so funny when you talk about how big a file is nowadays versus, when our parents had computers for the first time. And it's like, oh, I had 8 kilobytes. And I'm looking at, Call of Duty once, 200 gigabytes on your hard drive. And you're like, For what? And they're like, I don't know. We just did an update, sucks to suck. This game is prettier than most games I have played. It was 8
That's
gigabytes.
bonkers.
It took like 10
That's
minutes.
At least
It took like 10 minutes to download.
3 floppy disks.
At least 3.
Diablo 4 is 90 gigs.
Maybe even 4.
Oh, wow.
And it doesn't look as good.
So,
yeah.
No, that's one of the uglier games. I don't know. But I know, William, what you were driving at, and this is kind of the culmination of the dailies here, because there's something to be said about social media. And Cody has hit on this many times, that the algorithm is a fickle mistress, and she does not like you to have a consistent feed. She wants you to just be constantly entertained. We are launching a newsletter called The Peel, so that you and all of our fine listeners, you can subscribe to The Peel, and you don't have to sit around on social media waiting for the next post from us. I mean, it's still nice. I do get that rush of endorphins when I see the little tiny number go up. That
Dopamine.
makes me happy.
Dopamine.
But the idea is, with a newsletter, we're going to send these out monthly. I think we're aiming for the first Saturday of every month. That way, you know what? You wake up late on a Saturday. You sit there in bed, you open your email, and you get to see The Peel. You get to see the newest episodes, from DNL here. You get to see the newest episodes from Potter Plus and Big Red Button. We give all the breakdown of that. Maybe something else has caught our eye in the world, and so we'll fill you in on that with a little creative writing. And we are also including Calm Down Cody
What?
as part of
Who
that.
says I need to calm down? I am perfectly calm, thank you.
Me,
Well,
you're
not going to touch that with
me,
us.
your wife, your mother,
30
and your
foot-
therapist. All have unanimously agreed.
Wow, would you look at that? The ceiling
I'm just
is
looking
just
for the puppy to
so-
pet here.
So ceiling-y right now. Look at you, ceiling. Dallas, how's your night going? You doing good? I'm just gonna, sidestep
Cody.
that one. No. Calm down, Cody. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how that's going to be incorporated into the Peel?
So, when we started this whole endeavor, me and William really just had the plan of talking about whatever. As the enterprise has gotten larger and logistics has become an ever increasing part of our, operation here, I decided to take sort of that random chaotic energy and turn it into words on a page, or at least a digital page. So Calm Down Cody once a month. The plan here is basically write whatever it is that touches my fancy. You may get a philosophical ranting about why social media is the worst thing to ever happen to humanity 1 month. And then next month will probably be, it's been a year, Paramount, make Star Trek Legacy, you cowards.
So, Cody, I just need to clarify. Do I need to mark the actual newsletter as not safe for work if we're touching your fancy, or is that just a turn of phrase?
That is just a turn of phrase. However,
okay,
if you
thank
are
goodness.
reading this
Very
at-
unfortunate.
if
Very
you
unfortunate.
are reading this at work, then probably the Human Resources Department will have a therapist on call just to make sure that your sanity is in check.
So you're telling me, regardless of your interest, regardless of your demographics, something will arrive in your inbox that will make our listeners think, calm down, Cody, calm down, calm down.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the peel on the whole, and then you were like, calm down, Cody. Was
Hopefully,
that what your
when you
takeaway
peel
was?
this
Okay.
open, you won't cry.
Well, the peel is going to be full of all the juicy details behind the scenes.
The name
yeah, I know.
was
That's
just
actually
chef's kiss, Alex. That was
chef's kiss. Thank you. And so I think it's a nice way. There's something beautiful about, hey, you can subscribe to lots of things on the internet, but we don't always have all the time in the day to constantly be on our phones and check social media and look for the newest release. We have commutes, so sometimes we listen to music, or sometimes we listen to podcasts. And maybe you missed something. So we're going to highlight the big things, the big boulders around here that we think are worth mentioning. And then we're going to do little fun other topics in between to make it worth your while. So not only do we get to, as I'm putting in the inaugural, if you've already subscribed by now, you'll have seen this Easter egg. But not only are we infiltrating your ear holes, we will now be infiltrating your eyeballs too. So,
I feel violated.
Well, somebody keeps tickling your fancy, so you know.
Jeez.
Here's your one chance.
You got to set better boundaries.
Don't let me down.
Don't. Well, on that note,
all right, Reba,
we're gonna take a break. That's been the Dailies, the current releases, events, and obsessions that are actively feeding our fandom. When we come back, I've got a very special treat planned, and I can't
Reba
wait.
McEntire is coming?
Yes, I was gonna keep it for after the break, but ladies and gentlemen, America's sweetheart, Reba
McEntire.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can so I don't miss anything.
Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom first?
I gotta go to work.
We'll return after these messages.
Oh, shoot, did I miss the halftime show? Gosh dang it, who'd they have?
What are you doing in here? During here, I pay for that privilege.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, I'm having an heart attack. Get back to work.
All right, guys, we're back. Are you all ready to play a game?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. You haven't told me anything about
Is it Monopoly? I only played Monopoly.
No.
And with that, we lost all of our subscribers. Just like
I
that.
do need you to check and make sure that the volume is turned up on your headphones. Get it secured there,
Okay.
Dallas, because
Ready.
we are gonna. I haven't quite landed on a name for this game yet, but it's effectively, what's that sound?
Ooh.
Who's that girl? It's
Jess.
That made me so happy just now.
Inside of our little digital mixer board here, I have loaded clips from all across our fandoms. Okay, they will be sounds, and you have to identify the sound that you are hearing, and I will.
It's William's voice. I'm
Very
hearing
good,
William's
very good,
voice.
very good.
It's
That
it's
10
PS1
points.
Hagrid.
All right, are you ready? There's 10 of them.
Oh boy.
You
Do I need to keep score?
yeah, keep score if you
Okay.
please.
Oh boy.
And you can discuss. I can play them
go.
a couple times if you
I'm ready.
need.
It's a pin clicking.
Here is sound number 1.
Please don't. I know what it is.
Dallas. Okay, Alex is keeping score. Lock it. Text me in the group chat
Okay.
what you think it is.
In the group chat or
and-
individually?
Yeah, that's how we normally do this thing.
Text me
yeah.
individually what you think it is, and we'll get your answers locked in, and then you can say it on the air.
It's Jess, the new girl, with her gratingly loud, high-pitched voice. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Zoe Deschanel. It wasn't actually supposed to be a dig. It was just
So
me.
somebody told me I look like Outside Dave from New Girl, and lots of people did not disagree, which makes me upset.
So, Douse, do you want to feel worse or better? Because I was told I was Schmidt. And then they showed me the clip of where he's like, this isn't some pedantic regular grinder. This is a conical burr grinder.
Where's my burr coffee grinder?
Oh, you know, I think it's in the hutch.
You put it in the hutch? This thing was on the street.
It's a coffee grinder, Schmidt. I think it'll be okay.
A top-of-the-line conical burr coffee grinder. You know what that means? It means it doesn't smash up the beans like some pedestrian blade grinder. It actually grinds them for a deeper, richer, more satisfying flavor profile.
Oh, well, I've used it repeatedly to make homemade crayons. Does that show up in your flavor profile, Schmidt?
And I was like, oh, that's exactly me.
I've never seen the
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay.
It's just fine. It's friends for people who like Community.
Answers have been locked in. I will say that 2 of you are correct. But to get Dallas McKinney has said Mandrake. Alex Christian has said Mandrake. And Cody Murphy has said inappropriate Jean Grey noises. Here's the context for you, Cody.
Longbottom's been neglecting his earmuffs.
That was the moment you said Mandrake.
Every time you play it, I also want to pass out because it's so loud over the headphones.
Really quiet
this
and
way,
closed my eyes and leaned back, and that just assaulted me.
You're the one wearing over the headphones. Like, you were perfectly primed.
Mine are in-ears, even louder. It's directly
No,
into
he's
my
not been
eardrum.
neglecting his earmuffs. Yeah. Okay.
They're not.
You ready for number 2?
Hold on.
Maybe.
Assume the position.
You're gonna get settled. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, he looks so peaceful.
Here goes.
Oh.
Okay. I'll play it again.
It sounds like.
Lock in your answers.
The moment you said Mandrake, I'm like, oh, duh, of course that is.
Of course it would be me.
This is one also that it sounds really familiar, but also.
Cody, what do you think?
You want me to give my real answer?
Yeah.
Oh, Transformers transforming in the Michael Bay movies.
Okay. Dallas.
I don't think this is right. Is it Batman's phone sonar doodad?
No. Alex, what did you think?
To me, it sounds a lot like the of the personal shields in Dune as the knife is trying to get through it, like the.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Here we go. I'll play the bigger clip for you.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Oh, man.
It was! Yes! It was the shield from Dune! Yeah. You are correct, sir.
I just saw Alex.
Oh, that made me unreasonably happy. I did. Is it bad? Is it on camera? Can you see that spot?
No, only whenever you stand up and run around your desk like that. So just stay seated.
Okay,
yeah. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, I'm glad you're all enjoying this. All right, here is number 3.
What?
Okay, are you ready? One more time.
I have an idea, but I don't like it.
Keep the context of the last 2 in mind. Like, this is from media that we have all either at some point vocalized or said that we enjoyed.
Can you give it one more play, please?
One more play.
Because I'm between 2 things here. Okay. So to me, it sounds like either the alien mech suit, which is going to be my final answer, but it could also be the Avatar big machines on the planet. But I'm going with the alien mech suit.
Okay. Cody.
I just said Fallout ?
That's a pretty safe bet, especially around the release of Big Red Button and the Fallout show. Just to assume that I'm going to sneak another little Easter egg and reference in there. Dallas, what do you think?
I don't know. A Star Wars ship.
Ooh, it almost does sound like
that's
an
what I'm gonna
AT-AT.
say, yeah. It doesn't have the clank, but that's what. Yeah,
a Star Wars ship. Okay, here's the full clip.
Wait a minute. 3PO! Come in, 3PO!
It's the trash
That's
compactor.
what I was going to say, but I was like, I don't think it was that loud. That was what I was going to say. Man.
Wow, yeah.
All right. I'm glad that I've kind of stumped you all. All right, ready? Here's number 4.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
Do it again.
I'm gonna go last because I think I've got this one in the bag.
Apparently, I don't know sounds.
Which I don't want to. I'm not trying to like rub salt in the wound here, but William is the one who has partial hearing loss,
and I bring the sound game, which is why I made the game and I'm not playing.
I know I know this one. I know this one.
Cody.
Come on, Cody. What you got?
What do you think it is, Cody?
I just said Taylor Swift folklore.
No. Dallas, what do you think?
Next one's going to be Bath and Body Works.
It's an Inception thing.
Ironic.
No.
No.
But good.
This
is Omar's respect on Christmas Chronicles. Like, respect on your answer. But no. No. That's wrong.
See, that right there is from Prisoner of Azkaban, which is the best Harry Potter movie. And that is as we pan into the pub, and there is a wizard sitting there twirling a spoon,
reading Richard Dawkins.
In the cup, using his finger in midair, while another waiter is doing actual magic in front of the camera, and that's what it sounds like. Or it's the spoon being stirred in Get Out, but I'm like 99% sure it's the first answer. Is it Get Out? I'm going to be so mad. Sink into the floor. Is that what it's going to be?
Come here, Chris. Look at me.
Son of a nutcracker!
You were so confident.
I knew.
And then you went to the first
two.
one. I'm like, I almost questioned, like, wait, well, is that your real answer there? But I just let you go with it. Yes, that is the mother hypnotizing.
Oh man, I almost want half credit for that, and I just can't see it out.
Jordan Peele's movies. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So that is when he's being hypnotized, going to it the sunken place.
I know my sounds. It was one of those two.
Okay, here's number 5. Are you ready?
The rain on the windows should have given it away.
Go. Okay, number 5. Okay, we'll play it again.
Is that the Death Star exploding? That's That's my guess. That's the only thing I can place for that. Yeah. What? Maybe? No. One more. One more. One more, please.
Okay, Cody. What do you think?
Superman the movie, Krypton exploding.
I think he's right. I locked in Death Star
because I know an oil drum. It was used in one of those scenes, and that sounds like a drum.
Death Star exploded. And Dallas, what do you think?
Bath and Body Works?
I honestly don't even have a clue. So I put Jurassic Park card sound outside. Like, I don't know. That's all
Okay, here's the full clip. Are you ready?
The TARDIS.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that is either.
It's the TARDIS.
You could have played that whole clip for me, and I would still be like, "Is it the Death Star exploding?"
Drums in it.
That's the TARDIS. That is Doctor Who's time machine landing whenever they go.
To be fair,
adventure.
I have not seen Get Out, so like they're sharing the love on things we haven't seen.
Okay.
Is it always been the same sound since the dawn of time? That's pretty cool.
Since the dawn of time, yeah. And I love
So Inspector Spacetime and Reggie land in that, right?
Every
time.
Dallas, have you watched any classic Doctor?
Yeah.
That first Dalek arc, the show has not changed much since that time.
Not much, especially since that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
here's number 6.
Do we want the scores?
Oh,
through
yeah,
5?
we're halfway through. What's the scores there?
Scores through 5. Cody 0. Dallas 1. Alex 2. We have to redeem ourselves, boys.
Okay.
Alex should have 3. And Alex is now talking in the third person, which is getting real dangerous, so we better move on fast.
All right, here's number 6.
Oh. What on earth did I just get subjected to?
I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident you have all seen this.
This is the only thing I can think of right now that even remote, or it's one of these two for some reason. Like, that's where my mind went.
Okay, Alex, what do you think?
Okay, the first two things that came to mind, and I can't think of a specific, is Who Framed Roger Rabbit or Space Jam? I am going with Who Framed Roger Rabbit because it has that, like, I can't place where in either of those movies it is. And so it's not a strong guess, but it's the best I've got. So I'm going Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Okay, Cody.
Now that he says it, my real pick is Space Jam, but that wasn't the answer that I locked in on. So I said
it wasn't.
So I said some Bluey thing.
It sounds like a Bluey thing. As I said, I'm pretty sure that you've all seen this. And then Dallas,
I said some Ant-Man alien getting shot.
Wow.
The one with the holes?
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
have holes.
Yeah, perhaps I just misremembered it. It's so.
Dallas,
all right, what's our full
you
clip?
were the closest. I'll play the full clip.
So Mr. Kabuki was using ESP to attack you and Balloon Man.
Is this Big Hero 6?
It is. Yeah. This is the scene in the police station when
I've not seen Big Hero 6.
Yes,
he's taping up the holes.
Allie and I quote Harry Baby to
all
each other all the time whenever we've had a cat.
But this is when Baymax
Baby.
is fixing his holes with the tape while
Yeah.
they're in the police department.
In our movie watch of all the Disney animated movies, we got stuck in the 90s Renaissance. We haven't made it to the 2000s yet.
Gotcha.
Big Hero 6. I don't know why that movie got slept on so much, but it's a fantastic movie.
It's better than all of Phase 5 of Marvel so far.
When it comes to like hero origin story, pun intended.
It is a Marvel. It's a Marvel, isn't it?
It's a Marvel property.
I did not know that.
Yeah, hold on. Did I know a Marvel fact? Big Hero. Allie literally just walked in the room. Did everyone?
I did. Yeah.
Hold on. Do it again.
Yay. That's amazing.
And you all, earlier you said our better halves. Confirmed.
Yep. And we all 100% married up.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yes, Cody.
Oh, yeah.
That one's...
Big Hero 6 was a comic book by Marvel.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I knew a comic fact that you nerds didn't know. Hey-oh.
Look, once the theater window is passed, it's a crapshoot as to whether or not I actually see the movie.
So and I want the listeners, if you're listening right now, to just remember this when he complains, like, I had to watch 47 movies for a 32 movie bracket. Like, you just haven't seen enough movies. We're helping you, Cody.
Watch more television. Rot your brain
Come on.
more.
Rot your brain with us. Whoa!
I'm sorry. I had a 56-hour audiobook on Ulysses S. Grant that I was working my way through.
Priorities.
Still doesn't count as reading.
Priorities. All right, guys. Are you ready for number 7?
No. Yes. Assume the position.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Lazarus!
It's gonna be so obvious when you hear it, but I'm like, it's like right there, and I'm
One
just
more time?
not seeing it.
Okay.
Lay it down, Bo. What's your line now? What's that line? Oh, Lazarus! Oh, Lazarus! Oh, Lazarus! Oh, Lazarus!
It's gonna be like kick myself on this one.
I think I knew this one from the second I heard, and again, I'm going to be really mad at myself.
Wait, Dallas has got to lock in an answer.
Oh, my bad. I was still deep in thought.
He's just over there.
Position was still assumed.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I just want to get one right. Just one.
No.
I just want to get on the board.
I'm like 99% sure I've got this one. But I said that about the spoon stirring, and then I second guessed myself, and I should have been right, and then I didn't get it right, and then
That's not right, but it's where
it's
we
definitely
are.
the first one I gave you in my.
Okay, Alex.
Okay, there were two things that came to mind. The very first.
Which one did you land?
I land on "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou." The other thing that came to mind was that Disney short film about John Henry, which was very beautifully done. Because so it's either a chain gang or it's them building the railroad. But I am landing on "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou."
Cody?
I also said, "Oh brother, where art thou?"
Ooh.
Dallas? I half expected Ralph Stanley to go out there and be like, "Oh, death."
Oh, death. You're muted.
Can't hear you.
You're muted, Dallas.
You'd miss my whole speech. No.
I know. It was so animated.
I also said, "Oh, brother, where art thou?"
Okay. Did all three of us say the same
because
thing?
it was either chains, but it sounded more like hammers. Like people collectively
Yeah,
hitting with hammers. So, but I couldn't think of anything definitive with hammers.
Come on. You know, there's a chain gang scene in Shawshank.
It was either I was either between that, Shawshank, or Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
of course. Naturally.
You are all correct.
Yeah.
This is indeed from the beginning of "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
And for context, there's an episode where Candace dreams that Phineas and Ferb are in jail, and that they were like part of a
And
chain
they're in
gang.
a chain gang. Of course. I'm sure you.
Wait, I thought she sent them to like sleep, like a reformation school where they had to
Basically
like
jail.
stop being
Basically
creative.
jail.
Okay. Okay.
All right, number 8. Good job all the way around on getting that one. Cody is on the board now.
I'm on the
I
board.
think.
That's all I was wanting at this point.
Okay, here's number 8.
I got this one. I got this. It's in the bag, baby.
Cody, I'll play it for you again.
Again, this is another one that I'm like,
I came out of my sleep fast on that one.
Yeah. Listen.
Okay.
If you don't get this one, is everyone locked in?
It is. Cody, what do you
I think I may have gotten this one right.
If you don't get this one, you're a cottonhead and any muggins.
I may have gotten this one wrong.
Cody, what do you think?
I said Looney Tunes.
Dallas?
I said Gremlins.
I think if you don't get this right, you
Is this
are a cottonhead and
Salacious
any muggins
Crumb?
because that's the Jack in the Box. That's the Jack in the Box coming out in Elf.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, considering
I
my
thought that was the
position,
Gremlins laughing.
That is a clip from the greatest Christmas movie of all time, right
Proven.
there. Proven.
Undisputable.
Proven.
Undisputable.
it was rigged. The vote was rigged.
Don't go there.
All right, guys, we got.
Although I'm with Dallas, though, there was that split second of like, is it Gremlins? Because the audio quality is more
I
muffled.
honestly think they could have used something, sampled something That's to trigger some nostalgia of the people watching.
You know what?
This.
Hold on. I'm going to do an official search right now because if it is from
then
sound effects,
if it comes from Looney Tunes, then
Jack in the Box in Elf. Let's find out.
2 hours later.
I can't find the answer. Seriously, I wish I could, but
that would be.
Oh no, you can actually buy the exact Jack in the Box from PropStoreAuction.com. It's currently going for an estimated $4,000 to $8,000 right now.
Whoa!
So, wait, hold on. Sound effect. I found an article. Jack. The sound effect. Oh, if you know what, I will concede all of my points to the first person who can guess correctly what the sound effect actually is. I will concede all 4 of my points right now to the first person to guess.
Critters.
No cheating. That's your guess, William? William's not actually playing, but he still gets guessed.
I'm guessing it's not Looney Tunes. I'm
pointing.
Gremlins?
Was it sampled from
Gremlins?
existing media?
It is.
Oh. I'm gonna say something from the Steamboat Willie era of Disney.
William is the closest, although incorrect. According to Bustle.com, facts about 13 things you didn't know about Elf. The sound effect used for the Jack in the Box that frightens Buddy is the same sound used to produce the laughing hyenas at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World.
I got Disney.
Wow. You did. You get no points because you're the game master.
Okay.
But honestly, that is incredible. So the more you know. This was a great little tangent, if I say so myself.
Okay. Here's number 9.
I know it.
One more time.
Okay.
I know it. I have never been more certain. William said, don't gloat too much. It could be a clue. You're welcome for me reading that out to all of you. It's only fair that you all know that.
Okay, answers have been locked in. Dallas.
The Fly. I don't know.
Was that really?
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
No. Cody, what do you think?
I said Leonardo DiCaprio eating a bear to win that Oscar in The Revenant.
But I know what that is. That is right there. Matthew McConaughey falling into a black hole to chase the power of love as he's heading into the Tesseract. Isn't that right, Tars?
That indeed is one Matthew McConaughey falling through a black hole.
Sounds
that
like
he was not stripped.
It sounds like he's riding a mechanical bull.
I don't know. When's the last time you fell into a black hole
to fifth dimensional
talk to your
Tesseract?
daughter through the power of love? Yeah, Dallas, come on. How do you know what it sounds like? Actually, hi, I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, and tonight, this is what it would actually sound
Listen.
like.
Ouch! I can't spend any more money on Cameo, okay? Stop it! Stop it with the impressions!
I'm Morgan Freeman. Alex needs to stop doing my voice. It's terrible, and people get paid to do it. And he's not one of them.
He had to take a loan out with the mob to get that Morgan Freeman.
Oh my gosh.
Is this
Okay, all right.
Is that what's going on? They're going to bring us kneecaps if we don't intervene. We're all going to have to go to a bar mitzvah.
Okay, and the pièce de résistance, the finale of the inaugural episode of the to be named Name That Sound game. Here you go.
Wow, such a catchy name.
Number 10.
Wait, can you do that again?
I was reading the text. I'm like, Cody, no, it's not Leonardo DiCaprio eating another bear. No, that was the last one.
And this year's Oscar goes to Leonardo DiCaprio eating another bear while making that strange whooping sound.
Just waiting on Dallas.
Sorry.
That is one gnarly Bath and Body Works scent right there.
It is. Eating a bear. That's the name of the scent. Dallas, what do you think?
That's the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Alex, what do you think?
That means no.
I think that
I didn't say it meant no.
I think that actually is the alien mech suit right there.
That you wanted earlier? You think that's the alien mech suit? Cody, what do you think?
I said Pacific Rim.
Ooh, that's
all right. So we were both feeling mech suits there.
Yeah. So I'll just this comes from one of arguably the greatest movies of all time.
James and the Giant Peach.
That.
It's a school of tuna. They're being sucked into some sort of machine.
What do you mean?
Take a look.
It's a giant shark!
It is James and the Giant Peach. Yes! I got it wrong, but I got it right in my heart. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang up, go away forever. You can't tell me that doesn't sound like an alien mech suit.
I knew it did. And that's why I
Hold on.
That's why I thought
Yes.
That makes me so.
If this is Quantum Leap, I could leap now and go into another body.
Scott Bakula would be pleased.
Oh, man. Well, that was the last one. Alex, what's the tally there, bud?
Tally or banana?
I'm shocked right now. Cody with he's playing golf. He's playing 4-dimensional chess right now. He thought we were trying to get only one. So Cody had one. Dallas.
There can be only one.
You are. Dallas has 2. And Alex
much like the set
has 5.
5. Yay! Alex.
Thank you. I am very sad that that was not actually.
You said that more than one time that you thought it was the alien mech suit.
But I'm actually looking right now through the soundeffects.fandom.com at James and the Giant Peach, and Dallas may actually be right because the sound effects used. Hold on. The sound effects used in James and the Giant Peach are from Skywalker Sound.
Ooh.
And I am looking for the specific sound because, in fact, some of the sound effects used are R2 rocket thrusters.
I now have to change my Star Wars ranking list to include James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah, you will.
I'm looking.
Death Star.
I mean, I don't think anyone can argue that the Peach landing on top of the Empire State Building was any different than the star going on the top of a tree. James.
But now I really want to know. Like, they are actually using Skywalker Sound. So James and the Giant Peach.
Poop on myself. Right.
Yeah. I cannot find it though. When in the movie does that take place?
That's when this is after they have like lassoed the seagulls and they are flying. They're flying over the water and they see the whirlpool appear in the water, and then that's when the giant sharks come out. They're giant mechanical sharks. Well, while you are pondering that, we will cut to a break and let us know. Go over on Instagram when this episode drops and name this segment because it needs a good name because I'd imagine that it's going to come back. We will cut to a break, and when we come back, we'll have a table topic. I'll settle up the tab, and then we'll get out of here.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can so I don't miss anything.
Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom first?
I gotta go to work.
We'll return after these messages.
Oh, shoot, did I miss the halftime show? Gosh dang it, who'd they have?
What are you doing in here? During here, I pay for that privilege.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, I'm having an heart attack. Get back to work.
Okay, we're back. Today's table topic comes from Tiffany O'Malley of Swish and...
That name sounds familiar.
She's the resident Gryffindor, Swish and Flick. And wouldn't you know it, her question is Harry Potter themed. Of course it is. Would you rather... Would you... Okay, first of all, does everyone know who Aunty Muriel is?
Yes.
No. No, that makes this okay. That makes this all the more better. Would you rather have
all the more better?
All
Love
the more
it.
better. Yeah. Would you rather have lunch with Aunty Muriel or Rita Skeeter?
Aunty Muriel.
First of all, I need Dallas. You know Aunty Muriel.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about Aunty Muriel?
So, in Harry Potter, Aunt B from Andy Griffith, her great grandmother had magic, and it was before they had immigrated to the United States. They were in Britain, and so she went to Harry Potter school. You know, where Harry Potters do their magic and stuff. Hogwarts. My brain was trying to load that word in. And so
where the Harry Potters do their magic.
Yeah. And so Aunt B's great grandmother, Aunty Muriel, who invented the mural, oddly enough.
That's good to know.
Right.
Yes. Really?
Was
I'll have to add that to my database.
A delight, so I would pick her.
Oh, you would.
Yeah.
So Alex, remind me, what did she lend Fleur in the last? But it's just it slipped my mind. She let her borrow the family
handkerchief.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had a runny nose, and she went, Fleur, you look flushed. You should have a handkerchief.
You look flushed.
Right. And so they gave Fleur the family monogrammed handkerchief.
Yeah. Because flourish, you gotta sop it up.
Sure.
When you flourish, yeah, you gotta.
I have no earthly idea. I know Rita Skeeter is despicable as a human.
Yeah,
so the fact that both of these, it's almost like, do you take the unknown quantity or the known quantity? And in this case, I feel like I would just feed Rita Skeeter. So I do know who Rita is.
Yeah.
Dallas, do you know who Rita is?
I do know who that is.
Okay. I would just feed her all kinds of like misinformation and just be like, you won't believe what's going on. And she'd be like, really, darling? And I'd be like, yes, they found a troll in the Hufflepuff common room and you'll never believe who put it there. And she'd be like, who? And I'd be like, Harry Potter. And she'd be like, do tell me more. And I would just have a field day, like spreading lies. And I'd go tell Harry, guess what I told Rita? And he'd be like, you jerk. Like, you can, what would be funny is I didn't curse there. You can just add a duck quack and it'll sound like extra mean.
So,
love it.
Dallas, your story was not completely off base.
What? She created the mural?
Frances Baver, the actress who plays Aunt B, was a stand-in for Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty, and was like,
no, she was a stand-in for one of the the fairies.
I remember it being, but still,
magic is magic.
One of them looks just. Flora looks just like her.
Still, it's magic. It's magic.
Okay, she was a fairy. Yeah, she was a stand-in for a fairy, so she must have been a squib, and that was the only way she could connect with her magic heritage was to play the stand-in. So no, great Aunty Muriel was Ron's grandfather's sister, and she's batty, and she she sits around with Elphias Doge at the wedding and just dishes on Dumbledore. This is like after the really like kooky looking woman that sits there with Doge while Harry is sitting there. That's great. Aunty Muriel.
Doge, like the coin.
Yeah, Elphias Doge. Yes, and she ends up lending Fleur a tiara to wear in the wedding, not the handkerchief for her nose. But I would probably.
Is she actually not like a rude person? She's just a gossip.
Oh, she is. She's a gossip, and she's 111. So frontotemporal dementia has set in. She has no filter. She just says her mind. Yeah, I would probably pick Aunty Muriel too.
See, nailed it.
Nailed it. Well, Tiffany, I don't know what you were expecting from that table topic, but I hope it exceeded your expectations. Well, guys, it is time to settle up the tab here. This has been incredibly fun. What did you think of the game? Be honest.
That needs to make a comeback like tomorrow.
Did you like it? Okay. I have some clips that didn't make the cut this time, so I will put them in there. But for anyone listening, if you have found yourself one booth down, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Drinks are on me, but the way that you can contribute to our podcast and our network here is come interact with us. Find us on social media. Subscribe to The Peel, our monthly newsletter that lets you know everything going on here at the Grapefruit Network. Links to everything will be down in the show notes. And we did want to let you know that A Doctor and a Lawyer Walk Into a Bar is a production of the Grapefruit Network. If you want to find out more about this show, visit drandlawyer.show. And if you want to find out more about the other shows in our network, visit thegrapefruitnetwork.com. Come interact with us, guys. We're having a lot of fun over there. So with that, I'm going to head out of here. I'm William.
I'm Dallas.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio eating a bear.
And I am repeating this joke.
Yes!
And Elf is the greatest, don't you know? Bum, 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 bum.
All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
All right, I'll be right there.
And grab the movie. Go.
Come on, my lover. Come on, my friend.
Phase one snapped into, which was say.